Hey, everybody. I know you're itching to see the theme song right now, but I got to take a little second to just let you guys know I have some exciting news. My special Thin Lips is coming out this Friday on YouTube. It's going to be on my YouTube. I'm really excited. I'm really proud. It's my first proper special. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. It looks cool. It sounds good. I couldn't be more proud of it. Nicole Lyons directed, edited it. I mean, I couldn't have done it without her, and you guys all love her. So, just a heads up before we get into the show, the special is coming out Friday. I hope you guys are excited for it. And when it does come out, let me know that you're a fan of the pod and you watch the special. That's kind of nice to know. Leave like a fork, spoon, plate, or whatever the hell. And just let me know that you're just that I got fans out there. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys are gonna love it, and I hope you enjoy the episode you're about to see. Thank you.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Sagdaddy's Neighborhood. Sagdaddy the pod. It's me, Sagdaddy. Your father. Your father. We got a great show tonight. Pretty hilarious. Pretty kind of all over the place. I get silly. I get really silly in this one because, look, we got Corinne Fisher on today. From, you know her. And I just, anytime I'm near somebody that has like a heart of like a hard shell with like a heart of gold kind of thing, I'm constantly trying to annoy them in a way, kind of. Like I'm always kind of trying to be like these people who, I said it after the show, like she's got black cat energy. I've got golden retriever energy, and I really try to bring that out of the people that walk around with this shit, like hard shell that they're like, ugh, God, everything sucks. You know what I mean? Because I do believe that everything sucks, but when I see that in another person, I really try to bring the silliness out of them. So that's a lot of this show. We might have found the voice of the show, to be honest. But I can only act that way with people that I know. You can't have someone I've never talked to before and being like, ugh, So it's a pretty wacky episode. Don't call me cringe. Don't say I'm cringy. Because I guess that's my own projections. All right. Nicole's here. How you doing?
That's such a funny way to start. Like, we haven't even started. We're maybe 2 minutes into the podcast, and saying don't call me cringe right away is so crazy.
You can't, I mean, whatever you say it's like Murphy's Law, and it's all gonna happen, Thank you for watching the show. Thanks for being a fan, telling your friends, being a big fan too. There's a lot of people that are big fans of the show, and that's unbelievable to me that like you actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? As somebody who fucking hates himself, it's pretty crazy and nice that people actually really enjoy the show. So tell me who you'd like to see on, because we're running out of friends. I should have kept more friends. Should have been more friendly. But so tell me who you want to see on the show. Keep subscribing. I guess you can only really do that once. And tell you get it. You get it. Is there anything to talk about? Did I miss anything? I fainted. We can talk about that, but that's old news. I don't want to talk about that. It's
old
scary.
news to you.
It's scary.
Oh wait,
to
yeah, we
faint.
did say we were going to do that. That we were going to talk about like passing out. You checked out.
Yeah, you start talking. I go. Hi, can I order a pizza?
We were going to talk about passing out stories, but maybe that's like for a solo day. But you fainted
Maybe.
at the doctor getting blood.
Yeah, because we don't. We'll talk about because we don't know when we're gonna do another solo one at this point. But yeah, so I went to the doctor, and the last time I went to the doctor to get a blood thing, I fainted, and the guy said I had a seizure. But the current doctor is like, you didn't have a seizure, you just stiffen up. I get very like rigor mortis. So he's like, that's what happened, and the guy thought
like post syncope. Is that what it's called after you faint? Like
Yeah.
you can it's not a seizure, but it can look like one.
Yeah, you're like that.
Not yet, but you can like shake.
Yeah, but I wasn't foaming at the mouth. I didn't bite my
Right.
tongue. I didn't do any of that shit. So
It's a normal part. It happens to me. It happens to a lot of people.
it sucks ass. I hate it. So I go to the doctor and I tell them I'm always fainting. I told them the whole story. I always faint. Blah blah blah. I just go. Sometimes I don't faint when I'm sitting in a perfect. When they got me sitting on this thing and I'm kind of laying down, but I'm up, but I'm like this. I'm like I can kind of drift away and be like, just give me a second, because and it's not the needle, it's the blood being taken, and it's not even the looking down at the blood or anything like that. Because people go, well, just try to distract yourself. It's literally the blood being taken. I get woozy, like I get woozy from the blood, and I pass the fuck out. And I didn't know that that's what it was until I go to the fucking doctor and I tell him everything, and I'm sitting up and he goes, okay, 1, 2, 3, we do it, blah blah blah. I'm going, I'm like, okay, all right, it's like being on a fucking roller coaster. It sucks ass. And then he pulls the needle out and he goes, we're done. And I go, okay, and he goes, just stay up. And I'm like, okay, all right. And then I just feel, and I go, oh, I'm going to faint. Can I lay down? And he goes, oh, yeah. And then, boom, I wake up with him, the fucking nurse in the front, everybody. I'm covered in water because they threw water on my face. And I have, they put a cold compress here that's soaking wet. They put a cold compress. So I wake up like covered in water and they're like, you're up. But that feeling of fainting is like, you get really tired very quickly. And also it's going, like the whole time you're like if you go like, that's how it would feel to me. And then you don't notice it until you wake up. You don't know. I think, oh, I'm just resting. I'm just going to go rest my eyes for a second. And then and then there's all this talking, you feel schizophrenic. And then you wake up and they're like, whoa, like everybody's so worried. That's what I hate about fainting. Every time you faint, you wake up and everyone's like, oh my God, they're so worried about you. I hate it. And there's all these people, and he goes, you didn't seizure. I could see where he thought that, but you didn't seizure. And I was like, oh, all right. And I just have to go, well, that just happens. When I give blood, you can't fight it. I go, when I give blood, I faint. And anytime I faint and I give blood and I don't faint will be God smiling down on me.
It's really hard. I mean, especially once it's in your head, it's really hard to let go because part of it is the anxiety of it, and the like breathing and controlling your breathing is such a big part of not going under, because you can get like stuck in your own thoughts. But you did say like you have a sense of when you know it's going to happen. Like I feel like once it's happened so many times, you're like, all right, I got to lay down. But
right.
Blood is tough too because you typically have to fast before. So if you can't have like water or food or sugar or anything before, you're kind of like set up to fail.
Yes. I hate that when they're like, okay, you can't eat for 5 hours before. And I'm like, well, isn't that going to make me faint more? They're like,
do you ever just go horizontal? Like say, hey, let me just fully lay down? Because I do that.
No, I try to like lay, but like kind of up.
You're trying to be chill about it?
I'm trying to be like cool. I'm like, can you take my blood? And then I'm like,
right.
No, but
doing the blood hand sign.
Yeah, I'm going like, can you take my blood? I don't know what that was. I feel like I'm giving blood right now.
Like fully try laying down and then like waiting to get up after.
I'll tell you what, when I laid down, I said to the doctor, I went, after I woke up and I was fully whatever, I was like, well, good thing I laid down. And the nurse was like, actually, that was kind of bad.
Why?
And I was like, what? Why? And she didn't even say it. She didn't even tell me why. Maybe because all my blood went somewhere else. I figure I lay down, you put my feet up,
Right.
and then all the blood will go to my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's rough. It's a rough. So if any listeners have that same thing, I feel you. And write in, comment about how maybe you get over that shit. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But I hope you enjoy this episode. It is a little wacky. You know, Corinne is a curmudgeon. But she's funny, and she's it's just a really funny dynamic. So thank you for watching. Let's get into the show. I love you. And maybe you'll say it back, okay? You'll get that later. Bye. I don't believe in that beta alpha shit.
Okay,
to
that's
be
something
honest.
a beta would say.
That is exactly something a beta would say. I used to say that on stage. I used to go, I don't believe in alpha and betas, which is something a beta would say.
Something a beta would say.
No, I really don't believe it. If anything, I'm a gamma.
Okay. What's that? Someone who no one wants to fuck?
Oh.
No, I know.
I can get laid like this.
No, listen, I know. I am constantly.
You're constipated?
No, I'm constantly stunned by the beautiful women that you pull.
I know. I don't get it either. I don't really know what they see in me besides my.
Gals love funny guys.
They love funny guys.
They love funny guys.
And then once I get them in bed, they're like, I've never had anybody like this before in my life.
Because it's what do you do?
Because it's fast. And they can get back to work.
I see.
No, it's what do I do? No, I'm just.
Is this the podcast?
This is the podcast.
Okay, I love. No, also another thing, no one starts their podcast anymore.
No. I mean,
I just know not to say anything inappropriate.
I do like a monologue beforehand and everything. So if this goes well, maybe I'll be nice to you in the monologue. But so far, I don't think so.
And
so far, I'm going to have to say some really mean things.
This is the position that you want for clips?
Yes. Well, I wasn't wearing socks or shoes last time, and we really heard about it in the and in fact,
Did you have your feet up like Bert Kreischer style?
I don't do anything Bert Kreischer style.
Bert Kreischer once picked his toes during an entire podcast interview with me.
God.
I'm so smitten with Bert though that I didn't even care. But
because he's a funny guy.
Yeah, I just love Bert. I don't know. I like Bert.
Yeah, he's
a lot.
a nice guy.
Yeah.
I like that he puts comics on. It's really cool. You know what I'm saying? And I got a little bit of burn in me myself because last time on one of the episodes I was rubbing the wires through my little toesies, but now I'm wearing shoes.
Okay.
And
yep.
I'm trying
shoes podcast.
Yeah, I like that you dress like you're a backup singer for Good Charlotte.
Oh boy. Socks and Converse sneakers, guys. Crazy combo.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Is this how you always dressed? Like, what did you dress like in high school?
No, I can't. I wasn't wearing shorts, like short shorts to high school.
Look, okay. Before we even get into conversation here, I need you to leave. I need you to grab all this attitude that you got, put it in a box, leave the box downstairs, wherever you want to leave the box. We do have a package thief that might take it.
I saw the note. That's how I knew I was in a good building.
Yeah.
Whenever you have just a printed
not everybody
picture of someone's face.
All right.
I said it reminded me a lot of my old apartment.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You are.
How many guys have you fucked?
I honestly don't know the number anymore.
What episodes are you guys on at this point?
It's not as much as one would think. It's not. I nothing made me want to stop fucking guys more than doing the Guys We Fuck podcast.
I bet. Why?
It just like when you have to start talking about something, it makes it not fun anymore.
Where were you at New York Comedy Club today?
No, I had it in my bag from my spot last night, and I knew that you wouldn't have water. So even though you got yourself a Starbucks coffee, so I brought it for myself. That's how women survive in this world. That's why we would choose the bear, Brendan.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, of course.
Choose the bear.
Of
good
course
luck,
you do.
Good luck with the bear. Why, of course do I do?
You
don't know nothing about me, do you?
You don't know anything about me, too.
I know everything about you.
You said leave your attitude at the door. It's like, who did you think you were inviting to do your podcast today?
That's true.
You've known me for a long time.
That's true. You can't leave your attitude. It's a part of you.
It's a part of who I am.
I'll tell you what,
should be a part of who they are. If I was in a
forest and they were like, woman, I'd go, yes. I would go, yeah, I'd love to be with a fellow person. Good luck with the fucking bear, ladies.
Oh, I love
Okay.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah, that bear will fuck you up to death.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What you-
Sometimes they swing on swings. You ever see
Bears? Sometimes they wave at people too.
that? Yeah, it's
Bears
cute.
could be really cute.
Very cute.
Bears are slowly making it up my list of favorite animal.
What's your number one favorite animal?
I don't have one. I don't
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't have one. I mean, it's like dog or some basic shit.
I mean, dog's a classic.
Dog is a classic, but it's such a basic answer. It's not exciting to anybody at all.
It's not. Mm-mm.
Not exciting. So, what do you like in a guy?
Is that what this is about?
It's not about anything. Oh, I have been saying though, whenever somebody asks me what my podcast is, I'll either say, what do I say? I go, yeah, we just talk about things that make you garbage. Or I go, I invite guys that I fucked on and I talk to them. No, we just talk. I like really talking to people that I enjoy talking to. So far, not a fun episode. No, I'm kidding. Come on.
Ow, I'm gonna bruise. I bruise easily.
You bruise easily?
Yes.
Should we try to bruise you?
No. Please don't. I bruise super easily. I thought I was anemic for a while, but I'm not.
Oh.
It's just I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. So what is that a real question you want me to answer?
I don't even remember what I asked you.
What do I like in
What's
a guy?
your middle name?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you got Elizabeth vibes.
Okay.
You don't even have Liz vibes. You have Elizabeth.
Well, Elizabeth was a very common middle name around the time I was born. I like Karen. Also's middle name is also Elizabeth.
Oh, we know. She won't shut the fuck up about it.
Karen Elizabeth Fian.
Yeah. She was, yeah.
That's
Mine,
cute.
Scott and Stewart.
You have two middle names?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a pick-me. I'm the guy who thinks pick-me's a good thing. I'm a bit of a pick-me.
It's not even a thing for a man.
Scott Stewart. Brendan Scott Stewart Sagalow.
That's a lot of.
Yeah, it's a lot of bzzz.
What is it? Are those names like family names?
Scott is not. Stewart is the name of my grandfather.
Okay, I like that.
And then Scott is just,
They just need to
The
throw
name.
something else in there.
I don't know what their problem was.
My best friend has two middle names too. But I always thought it was like maybe
Who's your
like
best friend?
a guy named Tommy.
A guy named Tommy.
He's a therapist.
What kind of therapist?
Behavioral.
Aren't
He
they
does
all?
like CBT.
Aren't all Hold on, let me nail this. Aren't all therapists just behavioral therapists?
This is gonna do great on YouTube.
Do you go to therapy?
I do go to therapy. Yes.
And how long have you been going?
4 years. 4 years.
Not enough, I'd say.
Something like that.
Not
I had a
enough.
nice childhood, so it was comedy that put me in there.
Interesting.
All my trauma is currently happening or happened in my late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, and when you hit your early to late 40s, then what happened?
What? Oh, I was like, that didn't happen yet, and then I just realized you were roasting me.
Oh, someone just got roasted.
I got roasted.
Let me ask you something. So you said you had a good childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, vacations?
Yeah, well, I didn't say I was rich.
You could still go on a vacation.
Yeah,
without
we
being
went on.
rich.
Well, it's a problem in my household that we only went on educational vacations. That's why I don't know how to have
Oh my
fun.
God, would you have hippie parents?
Not hippie. They're just, my mom's a teacher and they're both just really smart. So it's interesting because I grew up super middle class financially, but my parents were pretty highly educated. So
they were like Rain Man.
we would go to like Colonial Williamsburg and stuff like that. Was like a hot.
I fucking hated that trip.
I don't
me
like
and
it
Racine
either.
went there once.
I don't like it either.
We were on the road. Me and Racine were going to Virginia to perform at a college, and then on the way back, we were just like, should we go to fucking Colonial Williamsburg? We like walked around.
I can't stand it. I go,
It's
guys.
so-
we're not in these times anymore.
It's so
Stop
boring.
doing it.
I can't stand seeing wood stuff.
No, I know. But the thing is, when they do it at the Renaissance Fair, when the actors pretend that we're in those times, I love it then.
You got Renaissance. We're gonna take that again. You got Renaissance Fair vibes.
Yeah, I love the Renaissance Fair.
You've gone
Many
bunch of
times. Yeah, I'm gonna go again this year.
What do you wear?
Oh, I don't. I get a flower crown, but I don't wear a full
Regalia.
Like, yeah. Also, I don't have big
Corset.
titties, and I think like if you're gonna dress in the costume, you gotta have those big titties that you can mash together.
Clip that, chat. We're gonna need you to clip that. I know I've said clip that chat before. We really need you to clip this.
So, yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be fun. And the costumes don't show off the lower part of your body because it's wide. So anything that would
you don't
be
think if
flattering.
have you tried a corset on and you're like, this sucks?
Oh, I have lots of corsets. Yeah.
And what does it make your boobs look like?
I don't do like titty mashing because the old style ones are the ones that you tie and the titties have to kind of overflow. I do corsets where it's more like gothic and then it's just creating a really nice waistline.
You really like gothic stuff. That's kind of like your vibe.
Yeah, I love gothic stuff.
Yeah. You ever have your blood drink?
No.
You ever drink blood?
I mean, I've like got in cut and licked my own wound.
Oh, yeah, but everyone's done that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you asked. I mean, I've never drank it out of a cup, but like, am I the kind of person who, like, if I was really in love with someone and he was like, drink each other's blood, would I do it? 100%.
100%.
Yeah. No. Okay. Wait. So there was this comic years ago who was on Guys We Fucked, and he was telling me that he was dating a registered nurse, and that's the only person I've ever met in real life who's ever done blood play, and I was so jealous. The part where she was a registered nurse kind of took me out of it, though, because it seems like too medical.
Right. You're like, ew, you're like,
no, I love trying weird stuff, just nothing involving poop. No fecal matter.
That's as weird as it gets.
It's just unsafe. I can't be getting
God
ill. I could just go to a water park if I wanted poop on me.
Yeah, I'd rather poop than blood stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I like blood stuff better. It's because it feels so romantic, like a deep bond.
Ew. I got a deep bond for you right here.
I like how open-minded this show is. How old
Spit it out.
How old are you?
Spit it out, mumble mouth. No, I don't. I just can't. I got blood taken the other day and I fainted immediately. I faint every time. It would not be sexy if someone wanted to have blood play with me because I'd be on the floor. They'd have to like fan me and everything.
I need a muffin.
I'd be like, do you have a cookie? I need a sugar cookie. Yeah, I don't like any blood, anything. So if you were with somebody that you love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this is like a thing that I do all the time, but yes, I'm interested in it for sure.
Okay. All right.
It's not like to pass the door in Corinne Fisher's apartment, you got to do blood play.
So if you were with somebody that you loved, right, and they loved you, and
like a relationship,
like a relationship,
yeah,
and you wanted to say do some disgusting, icky blood play, would you trust the person to take the blood out of you? Would you take the blood out of them?
Yeah, I think I think that's part of what would be involved in the bonding of it is that
you have a professional?
No, you trust someone so much that they can put like a little tiny cut in your arm. I
want to fucking faint. Ew, that's disgusting.
It's like a tiny cut. And I'm not saying like gashing somebody.
Oh. Ew, just fucking awful. That is really disgusting. I guess I would maybe do it if it was like a little bit of if there was like a little prick.
If it was a woman who would give you one compliment, I think you would do it.
I said this before and I'll say it again. Bitches love me.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but you love
this narrative.
You love being loved, I think.
Yeah. Sue me.
Yeah, but that's like
I love. That's crazy.
That's like a specific thing that's like people crave it, and like I don't feel the same way about it.
Interesting. So, what if right now I did a little thing and a little bit of blood came out, and then
I would be like, "Why are you doing this in the middle of the podcast? What is the theme of the show?"
We talk about guys we fucked. But would you drink it?
No.
Damn, that would have been a good. Clip.
That would have been insane. I don't know where you've been.
I just got tested.
For what?
I don't know.
I went to I don't know what you get tested for.
I went to my primary care physician and we did a test. Blood. I fainted. You heard the story. And then he said I'm all good. He said I'm super healthy. Although
I doubt he said that.
Let's get him on the phone. Hello?
His official
Hi, did I wake you up?
His official diagnosis.
No, he went.
Your primary care physician is asleep at 1:26 p.m.
He because he's Dr. Green from. He grows weed. he said my cholesterol is a little high.
Yeah.
Blood pressure is a little high. He goes, but you're fine. Just start eating fish.
He
and
didn't
start
say
working
anything
out.
about your weight. Like I literally was like 30 pounds heavier than I am now, and I got so much shit about my weight.
Yeah, because your doctor was like, ew.
It's a girl.
He goes, yuck. Oh yeah,
It's a female.
No wonder she mean girled you.
I don't think she mean girl.
She
I don't
went,
think she was trying to
you gotta
bully
lose weight or you can't sit at this doctor's
I don't
table.
think she was trying to bully me. No.
No, all he said was like, yeah, the weight's, you should lose weight. And he went, just eat some fish and exercise. But it's not like.
He said, just eat some fish. That was the whole.
Look, who am I gonna fucking, it looks like you're never checking this attitude. So I'm gonna have to check it for you. Who do you think I'm gonna believe? Okay, who do you think I'm gonna listen to? Some fucking Tim Burton skank who's talking about drinking blood and eating poop.
Right. I actually specifically said I wouldn't do that. Eating it. Also, who's eating it?
Or I'm gonna trust.
I'm not a dog.
Well-known Armenian doctor.
Oh, he's well known now. Was it Kim Kardashian? Armenian doctor?
Yeah, he's Armenian.
Okay.
His name's like Hank Armenia or something.
On the nose.
Yeah, right on the nose. But he was like, look, he's like, yeah, you definitely got to lose weight, but you're not like in trouble right now. He goes, in your 40s and stuff.
Yeah, he was like, you're still young. Are you even 30 yet?
I'm 18.
Oh, then you look terrible.
I'm 33.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah,
You're not that much younger than me. Okay.
No, only like 25 years.
I mean, if I was 25 years older than 33, how fantastic would I look?
Yeah, you would look great. I would be like, holy shit.
That would be incredible.
Oh my God. She looks good. She's got to dress her age, but she looks good. Well, do you drink still? You drink still?
No, I don't drink. I haven't drank in over a year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What made it, sorry.
We've talked about this. You stopped drinking too, right?
Yeah.
So what's the fucking attitude for?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Oh my God.
I'm the host of the podcast now.
Yeah. This is your big break. Okay, I don't like that. That was terrible.
I'm shaking.
That
This is
was
the most
phallic.
nervous podcast host.
That was phallic. Ew.
What's your favorite sex position? Comes Howard Stern real quick.
Yeah,
no, you don't have to ask that.
Like Lev did this to me the other day, and I was like, "What is this fascination?"
That sucks.
It's
Lev
not.
sucks.
The thing is, it's not even that I'm like unwilling to answer it. I just find it so boring at this point.
Okay, fine. We don't have to talk about that. Have you ever changed a tire?
No, and you know what? Good point, because I really wish I could, but I also, on top of it, I've forgotten how to drive because I've lived in New York so long.
Oh, really?
It's a big problem. It's on my to-do list to learn how to.
Can I see what your license looks like?
Relearn how to drive. Yeah.
What's your
sure.
license? What's your picture?
Well, I mean, it's not like my original one. I've got because I've moved from New Jersey to New York. So
Let me see this bullshit. I bet it looks
it's cute.
great.
I'm just heavier in it.
Oh. How'd you lose weight so quick?
It wasn't so quick. It was over the course of like 2 years.
No, it was pretty quick.
Well, I mean, also I got really heavy at a point.
Wow, so this is your address, huh?
Yeah, because my dad died.
Ooh, the power I wield.
And I was eating cake every day because I was so sad.
Oh, well, my parents are still alive, and I'm eating cake all the time.
Cake is helpful. My therapist even actually was like, honestly, just eat the cake because the sugar helps kind of.
So what'd you do? You went
balance you out a little bit.
You went on a diet?
Well, I went on diet. I have a personal trainer. I kind of do keto-ish, and then also, I mean, I have insulin resistance, so I had to go back to my endocrinologist, and he gave me like all this shit to like even it out, like metformin and stuff.
Now, when you lost weight, because you weren't like a fat person or anything like that.
I mean, this is like those clips that they do for late night hosts that when they try to cancel them later on, when they just ask sex questions and weight questions.
You have one
about
podcast,
preparing
and
for a
you think
role.
you know how to
I have
host.
2 podcasts, and I've had 3 over the course of my lifetime.
I've had 5.
Okay.
Did you notice anything in your like where you're like, oh, I'm not as heavy, so my pussy doesn't smell as bad or whatever?
What?
Answer the question.
My pussy
Does
never
your
smelled
pussy
bad.
smell bad?
If you're quite honestly, if your vagina smells bad, you have something going on internally that you need to go see an OBGYN about.
I love when a vagina smells bad. I'm so into that.
What?
I love
Like you
it.
mean like a gym stench or like an actual medical issue stench?
No, not a medical issue.
So like you like a sweaty pussy. Okay. Again, this good. Thank God Nicole's here because otherwise this would really feel like some kind of like a. I mean, I came to Sunnyside to be asked if my pussy smelled better now that I lost weight. No wonder male comedians. And then
here it comes. The generalization. No wonder male comedians. No wonder men do this.
Yes.
No wonder the bear.
Yes, exactly.
It's lazy.
You're just yes.
I
much
like
these questions. What's your fan base like? What's the demographic here?
Just a bunch of guys and ladies. And couple they thems.
Okay. I really doubt that.
No, I got a couple of them.
I really doubt that.
I hope. Tell your thems. Tell your them friends.
That's a good name for the podcast.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
When's the part where you freestyle rap?
In the beginning.
Oh, okay. I missed the best part.
Oh, the best part is the questions.
Not so far.
Oh, this attitude.
This attitude. What?
No wonder.
Did you have anything written down?
What? Written down?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Oh, you know what? I actually did write something down. It's that. So tell me.
White Eric Andre over here.
Can't I just be a guy?
That was-
Can't I just be myself?
I love that your cat is your main picture.
Yeah.
What's your cat's name?
Corinne Fisher. See, I'm pretty unique.
Okay.
So you got anything to promote? No, just kidding. We still got a whole fucking time to go. So tell me, okay, what was your first job?
My first job. I think that there was a couple. Sorry, I can't remember what the first one is. I mean, one of my first main jobs was Victoria's Secret Beauty, but I think before that I worked at like a childhood development center. But that was to pay off my school debt, though.
Oh, well, tell us about this Victoria's Secret job.
Victoria's Secret Beauty. So I worked in the cosmetics. You know how they have like the lingerie half and the cosmetics half? I worked in the cosmetics half.
Yeah.
In a fancy mall called Short Hills Mall in New Jersey.
Were there any creepy guys that would come in and put the underwear on their head and dance around?
I didn't work in the lingerie part, so I don't know.
Were there any creepy guys that would come into where you work?
Honestly, it was much more women than men. And I think the men probably went to the lingerie section, but they didn't go to... Men don't often try to buy cosmetics for their female partners.
Why are you gay?
I'm not, and that's been a big problem. I think a big divide between me and Gen Z that I'm not gay, actually.
I think the divide between you and Gen Z is about 40 years. Now, let me ask you something.
I would say less.
Let me ask you something. What's the gayest thing you've ever done?
I let a woman finger me at a sex club to save her marriage.
Save her marriage?
In front of her husband.
How did it save her marriage?
Well, I mean...
Was the ring in there?
No, there's if you've gone to sex clubs enough, there's a vibe for who's there because they really feel this need for sexual exploration, and who's there because the marriage has gone stale and they need to do something.
Sexual exploration. We'll cut around.
Oh God.
We don't. No mistakes on this pod.
There's one mistake was me walking through the door.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. So you just know when someone's doing things just to save their marriage or spice up their marriage.
Oh, well, was it nice?
No, I felt neutral about it.
Was he watching you?
Yeah.
And jerking off?
No, he wasn't actively jerking off. That's kind of like he was an older, distinguished man. You're not gonna just go like that. That's like a rookie move.
Why? Why is that rookie?
To like when you're right there, you enjoy it and then you jerk off to it like after. You don't just sit there and jerk off to it while it's happening. That's very That's why Pee Wee Herman's career went down the drain.
I think that's an absolute bullshit. I'm not.
I agree with that. I think that that's crazy with the things that people get away with now. But at the time,
I'm not going home and jerking off. That's just just
I thought
regular
we were talking
day.
about Pee Wee Herman and how he unjustly lost his career.
Oh no, I
We
don't.
were talking
agree with
about
that.
how when you jerk off and when you don't jerk off.
Yeah, of course. I'm jerking off there. If my wife is jerking.
So this is a hypothetical.
I could be married like that.
Anyone could be married like that, and people do it all the time, and it's a poor decision, and they're unhappy or get divorced immediately.
Okay, but
I would love if someone
root
put, like,
of the insults
any
was that
thought
I could
into
never have
it.
a wife because it's on.
No,
It's a
that wasn't the
fantasy.
root of the insult. The root of the insult is that you're not married and you're not dating anyone, to my knowledge.
I'm dating somebody.
You are?
Now, why you got to say it like that? Yeah, it's your fucking mom.
You know what? That would be nice.
It would be nice. Anytime someone's like, oh, I'll fuck you, like, I fucked your mom, you'd be like, she needs it. I don't think she's gotten laid in forever.
You know, I think we think things about our parents, but I think they have whole secret lives that we don't know about. And I really hope my mom does.
No, I hope too. I hope my mom is secretly seeing people and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
she's going to break it to us eventually, but
I would love that
I don't
for
think
my
so.
mom.
She's had 2 hip replacements.
Okay.
She ain't throwing it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see the stats for nursing homes. They're throwing it back there too.
Oh,
STI,
yeah, they
STI
are.
rates are
They
through
are.
the roof.
What's an STI? Oh, sexual transmitted infection.
Mhm.
Now, what's the difference between an STI and an STD?
One's an infection, one's a disease. They're different things.
A disease is permanent. Infection you can clear up.
I mean, some diseases
you have?
I think you can ultimately clean up. Nothing wildly enough.
You ever have chlamydia or anything like that?
Chlamydia, no.
Like anything you can just get rid of.
No.
Wow. How often do you get tested?
Usually once a year.
Once a year. And when they put that stuff in your, does it hurt or anything like that?
It's a blood test.
Ugh. Oh, so you fucking you go you're hot for it because you love blood. You're like yeah, and then that must be great for you. They take blood and then they check your.
I don't like getting blood taken. It makes me a little faint too, but I think that's part of the thrill. It's like, same reason you like a roller coaster. You're like a little bit
I hate
scared, but a
roller
little bit
coasters.
turned on.
I hate them.
Well,
I hate
you're-
roller coasters.
Okay.
Every time I'm on a roller coaster, when it's that click 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 part, literally the whole
Well, I
the
love
whole time.
the click, click, click part. Yes. I love that. I love the anticipation.
You ever
So
get a
fun. Edging?
fingered on a ride,
Not on a ride.
like a haunted mansion, kind of like a dark ride?
No, those are too fast to get fingered. I've gotten fingered like in a movie theater or during like a interactive show at a
Like Cirque du Soleil.
no, like at shows shows at theme parks where you're it's like a 3D movie type thing. But
No, you just coughed. Are you okay?
yeah, I have allergies really bad though.
What are you?
I'm on Allegra.
You're allergic to hot, cool guys.
Then I would be fine right now.
You're good.
You're what is this is the Kamala Harris laugh?
Yeah. You didn't just fall out of a coconut tree. You are everything that's in. What a crazy thing to do. Now, how do you feel about politics?
I'm very interested in politics.
Wow. Okay. And who's your favorite guy?
Like in politics or just my favorite guy in the world?
Who's your favorite guy in the world?
Oh, probably by my dad, but he's dead.
Alive.
My brother.
All right. Bye.
You thought it was going to be you? Listen, I said that I wouldn't have come to Sunnyside for anyone else. I think that's pretty nice.
That is pretty nice. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Who's your favorite politician? Go ahead. Go.
I mean, I think it's Hillary Clinton.
Why? Because she carries around a little bottle of hot sauce.
No, that's not. I don't like that. I've always
She was like, "What's up, my nizzles? Check me out, Hillary Clinton in his house."
I've just always liked her. I think she's extremely intelligent, and I also like that she wanted to be president, and she really didn't hide it. Like, I think it's lame when people aspire to something and then they feel the need to like tiptoe around it. She was
Right.
like, "Yo, I want to be president. Let's do this."
Yeah. I totally get that. It's nice to see somebody that wants something. Now, Rodham, where does that come from?
It's her maiden name.
It's her maiden name? I thought that was her
Yeah.
middle name.
No.
Have you ever met anybody with the last name Rodham?
No, I've never met anyone with the last name Sagalow, though.
I have met so many people. My dad, my mom, my sister. I guess that's true. Very rare name, but maybe she's a lizard person.
Oh, God. That shit?
You think I believe that?
I don't know what you believe.
I don't believe in nothing. I don't have a belief.
Okay.
I don't believe in nothing.
Sick.
Now, what kind of music did you listen to when you were in high school?
I mean, pop music. Same music I listen to now, really.
What do you listen to now?
I mean, my favorite bands are the Spice Girls and 9 Inch Nails.
You know what I like about you?
What?
Every question is like labor for you.
It's not.
I go, what kind of music you like? Guess I like pop music. Same stuff I listen to now. What do you listen to now?
That's how you interpret it. And I think that you're struggling with some self-esteem issues.
You better believe it, sister. You better believe it.
Yeah.
This podcast should be called Projection.
Yeah, it should be.
Hey, do you want to take that home with you? That thing that washes feet, because
No.
you need it.
My feet are fully covered. It seems like you need it if you're doing these barefoot podcasting episodes.
Maybe they should make one for your pussy.
I mean, you can douche.
Oh,
But
like a douche.
I don't.
You ever douche?
No, because it's not. If you read up on it, it's not supposed to be actually healthy for your vagina.
Why? Because you're
The
just
vagina is self-cleaning. So that's why if it actually starts to smell, there is a medical problem. It's not that it's not. I mean, obviously, like if it's like just sweaty, you just put some soap in it. But
what? Like it said a bad word?
I mean, yeah, if we're in a Christmas story, sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh,
here we go.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I also like Year Without a Santa Claus, the claymation one. I really like that.
Oh, is that the Franklin and Bass one, or whatever?
I don't know.
Heat Miser?
Yeah, Heat
That kind of
Miser.
shit?
I like that. Heat
Yeah,
Miser
I
one.
really like Elf.
Yeah, that's a little more modern, so it doesn't have like as much of a core childhood memory for me. But
Yeah.
I like Elf a lot. It's funny.
Jim Carrey Grinch?
No, I don't like that one as much.
Why?
It's just I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Johnny Depp's interpretation of Willy Wonka. Like I don't. That's not
yeah,
how
that
I see
sucks.
It's not how I see the Grinch.
You see him as a little cartoon character.
Cartoon or like and Boris Karloff. There was like newer updated cartoon versions of the Grinch that I liked more too. I love Jim Carrey, but the Grinch for me just didn't do it.
Yeah, every time there's an echo in something, I go, "You're an idiot."
Yeah.
that's
I don't
from
think it
that
was
movie.
like blasphemous, like whereas I find Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka to be blasphemous, but
Oh yeah, I mean, even Gene Wilder was like, "This is dog shit."
did he say that? Is that a
Yeah.
quote?
Yeah, he said, "What?"
Doesn't sound like something he would say.
He went, "This is dog shit." I love that Willy Wonka one. So scary though too.
You love Willy Wonka?
I love the original one.
Oh yeah. Well, I love it. I just watched the Gene Wilder documentary on Netflix, and it's very interesting.
Is he still alive? I don't have
No.
Netflix.
No, he's not still alive. I'm like, you didn't need Netflix to know that.
He died?
Yeah.
When?
Several years ago.
And you did nothing
I mean, I
to stop it?
don't think there was anything to do. He developed dementia, I believe, and
The way you said dementia. Dementia. Now that is a nice child's name.
oh boy.
Do you have any name for your children that you'll have? Do you want children?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
For me, I think people make people make decisions. Like I would say, like if it was just left to me, like if I'm just like alone for the rest of my life, then it would be a no. But if I met somebody who really wanted kids and I felt like could actually give 50% to parenting, then
why don't you fuck a bear and
open
have
to
a bear
it.
raise your kid?
I would
since
love
you
that.
love bears so much.
I would love to be married to a bear.
Have you thought of any names for your, like, you know how people think of that stuff?
Yeah,
Like
I had a
little
name that
baby
I really
dementia.
wanted to name my daughter, but then my brother seriously dated someone by the same name, so he fucking ruined it for me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And you didn't like this person.
No, I liked her just fine, but when they had a breakup and it wasn't super amicable, so.
Right, and you can't be like.
But it's like, also like if it's just one of your brother's serious ex-girlfriend's names, you can't use it.
Yeah, I guess, because then he doesn't want to say it. You don't want to. You go. This is my little baby, bitch.
Yeah, like if my brother named his kid after one of my serious ex-boyfriends, I would think that would be weird.
This is little Brendan Sagalow.
That's never happened. We've never even kissed.
Yeah. So you guys are all wrong. Okay. No matter how bad she wants it. Okay. And it'll never happen because I hate blood and I'm a taken man. So.
But I still would love to know by who. Write it on a little piece of paper and slide it to me.
Okay. I'll write it on my.
Because you know it's a fucking comic. Are you real? Yeah. Because I keep checking the time. No. You don't have service in your own home? I just realized I was. But I have full service here with no Wi-Fi.
Well, thank God. So everybody's got fucking so good for you then. Corinne. Okay, here you go. I just texted it to you.
If this is a joke, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay, did you get it? I sent her a picture of two guys kissing.
I was really excited to actually get a name.
I'll tell you later.
You're so corny.
What's corny about that?
You say a gay joke in 2024? Just
Let's
two
follow
cis
down
men
this.
kissing? That's not even interesting.
Let's follow down this road, okay?
I don't even know if I would watch
All
that
of a
porn
sudden,
anymore.
I feel like you're just saying shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel being on this podcast.
Well, that's true. I am kind of just saying shit.
Just saying shit.
But, I don't believe it is corny because it's funny and it made me laugh.
Okay. How long has it been since you broke up with that person whose name is still on the doorbell?
Oh, they're still on the doorbell?
Yes.
It's been a while. We broke up in October.
Oh, really? That long ago? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that long ago. Yes.
I just didn't know. No.
You're like a professional poke.
Oh, I sat down and you asked me what my favorite sex position was on the Sagdaddy podcast or whatever the hell this is called.
You got it.
Yeah.
Sagdaddy da pod.
Oh, sorry. I liked that part.
Yeah. People like the name.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I think it's the rest they got a problem with.
How many episodes have you released so far?
This is 20,000.
That's not possible.
This is episode 20,000. Congratulations, by the way. Episode 20,000.
Can I get a cup of water?
Would you
Just
like
kidding.
some aloe on your face?
No, that's a good product though.
You sure you don't want
No,
it?
please don't spray any fucking stuff on my skin.
Why? Do you have a...
I have very sensitive skin. I just had to get. I was in my mom's house for like a week watching her senior dog, and I had hard water, and it made me break out so badly. And I just
Really?
got it back. to
Hard
good.
water?
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking snowman?
Do you know the difference between? Would you even know what I'm saying when I say hard water?
Like really powerful water?
Well, no, it has like more sediment in it, so you can get it filtered out to make it soft water. But it's kind of rough on people with sensitive skin
What do
or
you
skin
mean?
conditions.
What's sediment? Sediment.
You know, like sediment, like in sand, like little grains, and
Like exfoliating.
and build up in water.
Exfoliating.
Well,
Right?
yeah, I mean, I don't think it acts as an exfoliant. I think it just damages your skin.
I feel like
It's
if
a barrier layer.
you would pay to have elf ears.
I kind of have elf ears naturally because my ears don't.
You
curl
do kind of
over.
have elf ears.
I was an elf at Macy's Santaland. That was my job.
Really?
Yeah, because I was doing research for my thesis film in college, and I was trying to do what David Sedaris did in Holidays on Ice.
Where'd you go to college?
School of Visual Arts, SVA.
Oh, so did I.
Oh.
So not so different.
So did Peggy O'Leary.
Peggy O'Leary. I went for one semester. This is one of my biggest regrets, TBH. To be honest,
You only went for one semester?
I went for one semester.
I mean, this isn't... Okay. What was your major?
Film.
Oh, mine too. Okay.
So I went for film,
Mm-hmm.
and I went with my buddy Jacob,
Okay.
and we were roommates. He's my best friend. I got his fucking name tattooed on me.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he alive?
he's alive.
Oh.
He's healthier than I am. And he's doing great. He's got a house and a dog and a girl, and I have this fucking cat hair layer.
Yeah, but you're trying to do something really big and be a stand-up comedian. I mean, it's so interesting to me how people think like having a house and like a dog and a partner is like, oh, you made it. Any fucking idiot can do that. Sorry, Jacob, but
Fuck you, Jacob.
I mean, it's just not. I mean, is it like if you're in like a really healthy marriage and you like worked really hard to get? I mean, I guess it's something to be proud. Home ownership is exciting for sure.
Yeah, you didn't just fall out of a coconut tree. So I went to SVA for one semester,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Jacob went. We both studied film,
Yeah.
and then he wanted to leave. He didn't like it,
Yeah.
and I got scared when he was going to leave because I was like, and at the time I was like, I don't like it either, and so I left.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but you know what? I'd be paying it till I was dead. So
Yeah, it's
Um,
expensive.
yeah, it's like $40,000 a year, right? More.
A little more, yeah.
I'd gotten in with a little bit of a scholarship
Me too, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. It's one of my biggest regrets. What I should have done.
I
was-
loved that school though.
It
That was
was
like
a
the
great
best 4
school.
years of my life, or like not the. God, I hope it's not the best 4 years of my life, but a good chunk of my life.
I think this day is one of your best days.
Definitely not.
Oh. And I wish what I did was I wish I went from film to acting. I wish I majored in acting.
That wasn't a major at that school.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Then they developed it after I left.
Yeah,
as
because
soon
I
as
went-
as soon as I graduated, they said, there's Brendan Sagalow's coming. We got to get acting as a major.
And then I still chose film.
Because they had acting courses when I was there because I was film, but specifically film direction was my specialty. And so we had to take acting classes because their theory at the school was that directors should know how to act themselves
Yeah.
and speak to actors in their language.
I got a theory. That story's boring as shit. So, okay. Just kidding. Come on.
it wasn't even a story.
Nicole is horrified.
It was just like about her education and not pussy for the first time.
Yeah.
Sagalow was like,
Boo. No, but I wanted to, and I left, and then I went to Nassau Community College.
and what did you study there?
Liberal arts.
Oh.
Some bullshit.
And did you graduate?
I graduated from Pace. So I after
Oh my
that.
God.
Yeah, I'm so smart. I went to 3 colleges.
All right. Well, Pace is good.
Pace is great.
Yeah.
I went to Pace downtown, had the best 4 years of my life.
Mm.
To this day. And then I graduated with communications, with a
Okay.
bachelor in communications.
All right, cool. Good.
So not so stupid as you tell everybody.
Never told anyone you were stupid, and I don't think.
What do
you're
you say
stupid.
about me?
Nothing?
What do you tell people about
I don't
me?
talk about you.
Come on. I talk about you all the time.
That's strange.
I'm always like, she's so nice.
No, you definitely have not. No one's ever said that.
I do believe you're a very nice person.
Well, there's
With
nice.
a hard and stereo.
There's nice and there's
exterior.
kind. I don't think I'm nice.
I think
Nice
you're
is
nice.
like surface level. I'm nice to you because I genuinely do like you. I mean, not after today, but before. I'm gonna refer to this as 724.
Yeah, the day it all changed. The day you walked away and you went, God, I don't like him, but I respect him.
No, definitely not.
God, you
I
walk,
only respect like 3 people though.
who do you respect?
It's not like I don't disrespect you, but like for me to like really like respect, I don't know you well enough to respect you. I don't know you on a personal level enough.
Who do you respect?
Victoria Beckham.
I don't know who that is and why.
It's Posh Spice.
Posh Spice?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a big Spice
I
girl.
love Posh Spice.
Yeah. Why?
I just think she's a really
She just did the show.
she really wow.
She was episode 18,042.
She has a very dry sense of humor.
Oh, really respectable. Oh. I got a dry sense of humor for you right here.
She's very family oriented. I think she goes towards her dreams.
I go towards my dreams.
I know. I just commended you for doing that when you were lusting over Jacob's dog.
What could I do to gain the respect of Corinne Fisher?
First of all, someone who would have my respect wouldn't actively work towards gaining it. What a pussy ass beta move. Who cares what I think? I don't understand. Who the fuck cares what I think of you? Who cares? My opinion of you does not matter. Should not matter to you. It really
What'd
shouldn't.
you say? Sorry, I fell asleep.
I
Sorry, I sleep with my eyes open.
No. See that's like for people who want to chase.
I attract.
That response would be for people who
I chase and attract.
want to chase someone. I'm not going to do that.
I chase and attract. I'm like an animal.
you?
Yeah, animal. I'm an animal that preys and has predators against him.
Okay.
Wait, I do care about her opinion of you on something because
Okay.
didn't you say that it was at a Guys We Fucked party where you hooked up with Karen very publicly?
Oh yeah, at your book
And
party.
I was
Oh, at
curious
my book party. Wow.
if she was a witness to that.
I had no I
in someone's in Christina's kitchen.
but we were it was at a venue.
Everybody went to the Christina's apartment after the venue.
We did?
I mean, it's the best day of my life, so I remember it. But of course, I mean, you wouldn't.
Wait, you had sex in
No,
Christina's
no,
kitchen?
no.
It was her kitchen in that apartment was
No.
tiny.
Well,
Does Christina
I don't need a
know?
lot of room. No, we just hooked up. We just like made out.
Oh, I thought you had sex with Karen.
I did.
But that had nothing to do with the book party.
I mean, the book party started
it.
Another thing books did.
And then wait.
Another
so
thing to thank books for.
what was the gap between the kiss and the penetrative sex? That was so weird.
Yeah, penetrative. Yeah, no, we hooked up in the kitchen. It's everybody knows this story already. We
Well, I
hooked
know
up in the
because
kitchen.
you guys. I feel like you and Karen have been doing a press tour of this story. That's how I found out because I
know.
couldn't scroll through Instagram without seeing a clip about
Well,
you
I
two
blame-
fucking.
I blame Bobby Kelly because he fucking said it on the regs, and then ever since then, everybody.
How did Bobby Kelly know and or get involved?
Because I told Mike Cannon because I tell my best friends everything.
Sure.
And then Mike told Bobby because he was nervous on the phone with him or some shit and wanted to bring up another thing. Mike brings me up when he's nervous around people. He goes,
Really?
Sagalow's gay. And then,
Oh.
and then that breaks the ice, I guess. And then Bobby said it on the thing, and then it was a whole thing. And then, so it was, because you guys wrote a book, I got to have sex.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure Karen's super good in bed.
No, it was bad for both of us.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't good. I'm not good the first time. I'm figuring people out. You know what I mean? I'm like, do you like this? I'm usually bringing what I've learned from the last person in, and then, I'll.
Yeah.
You okay?
I mean, we have to keep talking about this.
You're funny. Okay. Well, how about some more questions? Does your butthole smell currently?
I don't think so.
My butthole definitely smells right now.
Ooh.
Ew, blood stuff though. You love blood stuff though, but you hate poop stuff.
Who likes poop stuff?
Ho ho ho! Anti-slut shaming queen, slut shaming poop sluts.
Well, because it can actually make you physically ill.
Can we put that on a T-shirt? Anti-slut shaming queen, poop slut shame.
Yeah, that
poop
would sell a
sluts.
lot of t-shirts. I would sell a lot of t-shirts.
Do you sell T-shirts?
No.
And what is this you're wearing?
Sell virus shirt.
Oh yeah. So Halloween is your favorite holiday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Halloween memory?
What's my favorite Halloween memory?
Yeah.
I mean, just probably trick-or-treating as a kid in my
Oh, it's
neighborhood
the
in
best,
general.
isn't it?
It was so good.
It's so great.
I mean, I did get the nickname Halloween Nazi because I made it not fun for everybody. But
Why?
because I was like, we have to start trick-or-treating with an empty pillowcase and we will not stop until we fill the pillowcase. And that takes several hours.
Yeah, that's a long time. The
Yeah.
candy's like this big.
I know. I was really committed to it, though.
Oh my god.
I would get it done.
You're like a fat kid's dream.
No, it wasn't about the actual candy consumption. I wouldn't even eat half
It
of
was
that
the
candy.
aesthetic of the bag.
No, it was like the achievement. I'm an achievement whore. I'm obsessed with like setting a goal and doing like I have to do Halloween the best.
Yeah, I get that. I loved my elementary school would throw a Halloween party every year, and that was so fun. Being in the school when you're not in school time is like so fun.
Oh, it was like an after hours event?
Yeah, it was like
Ooh.
7:00.
Ooh.
Everybody was partying, and it was just so much fun. Tootsie Rolls galore.
I love
What's your favorite
that.
candy?
Twizzlers.
Really?
Yeah, I love Twizzlers. I can eat an entire pound bag during one movie easily.
Oh my God. Twizzlers is that's for like strange people.
No, it's a polarizing number one candy choice. Most people are going to opt chocolate. I do love chocolate too, but just there's something about Twizzlers. They're fun to eat. I love the way they taste. You can eat a lot of them and not get sick.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've gotten very sick. My dad loves Twizzlers and
Love
never
Twizzlers.
and we would get him Twizzlers every year for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And then one year we just he opened like all we got him was Twizzlers.
Oh my
Usually we
God.
would give him some other stuff. But because he was like, I don't know, whatever you want. Like he wouldn't tell us. So we
Right.
we're like, all right, we'll give him like Twizzlers.
Dads are hard to shop for.
And well, just tell me what you want. And he opened the bag and it was just Twizzlers. And he was like, Twizzlers again. And we all looked at each other and we're like, oh God, all right, next year we got to fucking get this guy some shit. Because we got him a bad gift. You would have loved it though, you fucking Twizzler skank.
Well, the thing is with Twizzlers though, you can't get such a enormous amount that they'll go stale because they do go stale.
Oh
kind of
yeah, they get
quickly.
hard, right?
You need fresh Twizzlers because even if you don't open the bag, they'll go stale.
Ugh, God.
That's why you can't really get Twizzlers from a bodega. You kind of got to opt for like a Dwayne Reed or something where the turnaround is faster.
And do you like red vines?
I do like red vines, but that's like a moment.
Yeah, yeehaw.
Like every now and then I'll do a red vines, but I prefer Twizzlers.
Yeah, I'm more of my favorite candy, I would say. Thanks for asking. My favorite candy, Twix.
Twix is a really good one.
Twix is a good one.
Twix is my second favorite chocolate. Snickers I like more than Twix, but Twix is really good.
Yeah. Snickers is great too.
Yeah. I feel like Snickers really kind of with the nuts acts as a bit of an energy booster.
Yeah.
Whereas the cookie is not a booster.
Yeah, if I had $1 for every time some girl said nuts was a active booster or whatever. What did you say?
That was really good. Yeah.
What did you say?
Write that down.
All right, I'll text it to you.
Do not text me another picture of gay men kissing.
No. It doesn't matter what comes. Do you like Mentos?
Yes. Oh my God. I was just in 7-Eleven yesterday and they have all these new Mentos flavors and I wanted to buy
Pink
them all.
Mentos or
What's flavor is that? Strawberry?
I think it's watermelon or something.
Watermelon.
Like that. Water.
I bought Sprite Tic Tacs yesterday because I had never tasted those before.
Are they good?
I like it. It tastes. You kind of taste the fizz in it.
You have any Tic Tacs on you right now?
Yeah, I think I have the Sprite Tic Tacs.
Let me get a couple in my hand and I will eat it very quickly. Because I know.
Want me to shake them out for you? Limited edition.
Shake it up. Who's your favorite music artist? Marilyn Manson?
You already went through this. Wait, you mean like a solo artist? My favorite solo musical artists, Alanis Morissette and Dan Byrne.
I love Alanis Morissette. Did you watch that HBO documentary?
No, was it a new one?
So
She weird. It's honestly, like Alanis like weirds me out a little bit as a person, so I try just to kind of concentrate on her music and less on her.
she weirds you out as a person. Why? She's like very spiritual.
Yeah, and I don't know. I was.
A
I
little
remember.
sing-songy.
I remember being.
Yeah.
I remember being crushed.
That's like the intro to Entourage. Yeah.
I remember being crushed when I found out she believed in God when I was a teenager, but I don't feel
I
that
bet.
way anymore.
Yeah, because it's like you're an adult. I remember being a teenager and being like, if you believe in God, you're fucking stupid.
Well, I believe in God now, but it's just because a lot of bad things happened.
What kind of God?
What do you mean, what kind of God?
What's your God look like?
I don't really have a picture for God, just like a larger entity that is
Looks over the entire universe?
yeah. I'm more into like universe and like,
Now this entity.
spirit guide kind of, but in the sense of like your dead ancestors, not in like the indigenous person way.
Right, like how
But
the
yeah.
Chinese look at it. Now, this.
I'm not familiar with the Chinese's stance on death, but sure.
All right, racist. Now, this entity,
hmm
does it have, in your head, like human-esque kind of, is it like, is it sad sometimes? Is it happy sometimes? Or is it just this overall being that feels no emotion besides bliss at all times? And
Well, I would think that it's an entity that is trying to teach us lessons. So I think, yes, it would feel things like disappointment or empathy or joy, sure. But I don't think it's an entity that spirals in the way that humans do.
Huh. Why do you believe in God, if you don't mind me asking?
It's just kind of happened like after my dad died. It just seemed like there was just things that felt unexplainable that happened. That would be the only like human way to explain it, is that there is something greater.
Yeah, I kind of just don't even think about it for the most part.
Okay.
This is fun. This is a fun episode. Do
Mm,
you have any tattoos?
I do not.
You don't want any?
I love tattoos, but I don't have any. I think it was like I would have had to make the decision pretty early on in my life to either like go hard or not do any, and I just opted with not do any.
I like that you don't have any. People with tattoos now, it's like so
Too-
fucking it's
yeah,
too
like
much.
kind of everyone has a tattoo now, which is why I'm really glad that I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But I love tattoos. I follow a lot of tattoo artists on Instagram. I love when guys have tattoos.
Oh, no way.
I get disappointed when guys don't have tattoos. Actually,
Really?
hmm
Huh. Depending on the tattoo, of course.
yeah, no, I mean, there's been some real shitty ones.
What shitty ones have you seen?
I don't.
And name the person who had them,
I can't.
and then let's call them.
I can't. I can't do that. I don't like when people have like their family all over them. That freaks me out a little bit because like
Yeah.
like when you're fucking someone hard, you don't want to see like their dad's name on their it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't really like that either, unless
I like when it's like true art.
right, like a little doggy,
That's fine.
or like that,
Yeah, that's
or
fine.
like this.
That one's weird.
This one's weird. Why is this one weird?
I don't know.
I wish you could just shake it off.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, there's the tattoo removal thing, but it's like, yeah, it's like you go from tattoo to like looking like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it was like it melts your skin basically, right?
What's your favorite horror movie?
Halloween, the original.
The original one.
Mhm.
Why?
I just think it's low maintenance, and it's something that can like for me a horror movie has to be something that can really happen in real life. So it's a guy can really escape from an insane asylum, and
Yeah, but he's like all powerful, right?
that part's a little
They kind of like
yeah.
set him on fire.
but in the first one we don't. It does it. It's like in by 10 it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Before them it's getting ridiculous. But in that one I don't think it gets so ridiculous that his power seems impossible.
Yeah, that's why Scream kind of rules too. Like Scream is cool
But
because
Scream's not pure horror. It's
like comedy horror.
It's comedy horror. Yeah, so I like Scream, but I don't even consider it a horror movie.
Really?
Not really, no.
Oh, strange. Because I got really scared by it, but whatever. I guess my emotions don't matter.
That's exactly kind of what Scream fills the void for people who can't handle real horror.
Put that on a t-shirt.
A lot of people can't handle horror. I only have 2 friends who I can see horror movies with, or I just see them by myself.
It's so gory. It gets so gory. I faint
Such
and
a
everything.
baby.
Oh.
Me and Chloe love going to see horror movies. We just saw Maxine.
Let me tell you something, okay? You
Yeah.
can't just go on judging me about what
I'm just
kind of
gonna put this down for a
movies I like and, what kind of stuff I'm into or whatever. And then you go and you insult me. I like other horror movies. I like Saw.
Oh, that's like I like how you said they're too gory, and then you said you liked Saw, which to me is like one of the most
I know.
barbaric horror franchises that ever existed.
I'll tell you what, I lied.
Have you ever seen Saw?
Never saw one.
Are you serious?
No, I saw
I
one.
was like, how did you get through life without seeing
I
Saw?
saw the first one. And I thought that was okay.
Saw is like I've seen every one, but it is not my favorite franchise.
What's your favorite franchise? Fast and the Furious?
No, Halloween. I also like Freddy Krueger, yeah. Like I like classic. I think like we went from there being actual like Mike Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason, and then it's just like a concept or the world is ending, CGI. I don't know.
I think my favorite
I like
Mike
something more
Myers
specific.
thing is when Kanye said George Bush doesn't like black people.
Right, yeah.
And then Mike Myers was like, ugh.
Yeah, I get it. The other Mike Myers. The joke is he's referencing the other Mike Myers.
Do you like black people?
What? I like them just as much as any other type of person. So some yes,
I
some
like
no.
them more.
That's patronizing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I can like them more. And
That's still a generalization. Just you're making it positive.
but why can't I have a favorite race?
You know what?
Everybody gets in trouble for having a
you know
not
what? You
favorite
can
race.
you can have a favorite race. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, there I go. It's not patronizing. Patronizing would be what your fucking girl Hillary Clinton did, bringing out that little hot sauce. I want to be president so bad. Oh.
Okay.
Can't wait to go. She goes, y'all listen to that new DMX? Shit. I was at Red Lobster. We were blasting that shit.
Don't think she said any of this. Can we get a fact check on that quote?
Oh, Charlemagne the God, you going to Dallas BBQs tonight? Oh, hell yeah. I want to be president.
That was really good. That was not problematic at all.
So, any closing thoughts?
Yeah.
What do you think of the podcast?
Oh.
You like it?
Yeah. Great.
You're the best.
Thanks.
I really enjoy talking to
Oh,
you.
that really turned around from the beginning when you told me to go through the door and come back in with a better attitude.
I still believe that.
Right.
I can still believe that and still think you're an amazing person who I respect.
Right. You're so waiting.
I
for
give you respect.
Yeah. Right.
It's a mutual respect thing. We both have mutual respect
You're
for each
trying to
other.
slide your way into my
You
respect.
know what? I don't want to be in the
You don't need my
I don't want to be. It's me
there's
and
anything
Posh
that-
Spice.
If there's anything that we can leave today understanding, it's that you don't need my respect. My respect should mean nothing to you. It's unnecessary for you to function and thrive in your life.
But why do you get to tell me that?
Because you're still craving it.
Can't
So I'm trying to gift you with that. I'm
Wouldn't
trying
it
to
be
gift
more-
you with that.
wouldn't it be more better if I just went like
More better?
that's we're sponsored by them. More better.
What do they make?
Therapy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more better
Mm-hmm.
if you go, well, you shouldn't crave my respect. And I go, I'm not craving it. I just have it. Now, aren't I the cool guy?
Well,
Because you're trying to tell me how to live.
then you're just making a statement that's not true, and you're just saying that you have my respect when you don't. It's not like a disrespect. I just don't know you well enough on a personal level. I only know you as a comedian, really. We haven't really hung out outside of comedy ever. So I respect your work ethic as a
Are
comedian.
you asking for my hand in marriage, Miss Fisher?
No. But it's so beta that I would be asking.
Pretty classic Sagalow
Yeah.
to have the girl bend down on one knee. I'll tell you what, I'm not getting down on a knee.
Yeah, and I think the doctor Armenia would agree. Hank Armenia.
Hank Armenia would really agree. Brendan, you cannot get down on a knee. Okay?
You're the only person who ever had to get a doctor's note to propose.
He goes, if you get down on that knee, there's no telling if you'll get up. All right. Well, thank you for coming out to Sunnyside and doing the show.
You're welcome.
And I'll say this.
Yeah, can't wait.
I love you.
That's intense. Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski master, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as like cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping, sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galene and the four Beatles. Kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full with needles. Eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, don't think twice, just bob your head, dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, and on God I won't stop unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the Pod, no need to deviate. Your ears are not the only holes, and I'm about to penetrate. penetrate. It's Sagdaddy, the pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.